And of course, it was Rochelle Clayton who got the bronze there in the women's 400-meter hurdles at the Idol AF World Athletics Championships in Doha, Qatar. And can I tell you that we have in studio with us, Rochelle Clayton is here with us, and we'll be looking back at her performance and overall just feelings at the World Athletics Championships there in Doha, Qatar. Rochelle, welcome to Iron Sports. Thanks for being here. First time here?
Yes, it is. Thanks for having me.
You know, you should get some goodies, you know.
I should.
Yes, my producer will line those up. Rochelle, just looking back at the race there, we had you on cam. You looked so intense, and you were intently watching the screen there. What was going through your mind as you look back at the event just now?
It just felt great to see myself winning a medal at my first World Championships. If you look closely, I'm a little teary. It's one of the best, if not the best moment of my life right there.
Yeah. No medal is put down for anyone. You know, you have a favorite or you have favorites. So you had to go out there and run for it.
Yes.
Take us back to what it was like getting inside the blocks and focusing and saying, listen, it's now or never. I must get a medal here.
I was telling myself, Rochelle, this race lasts less than a minute. All you have to do is stay focused for less than a minute. I was just walking myself through what my coach tells me to do every day. Coach O'Keefe Stewart, he's always saying, run your own race, stay in your lane, execute, and you'll be on that podium.
Yeah. Of course, the time you got was also a personal best as well. You became the 4th Jamaican woman to medal in this event at the World Championships. You're in very good company. When you look at that statistic, you know, becoming the fourth Jamaican woman to win a medal in the event, personal best, how would you describe the championship itself for you and the entire season?
It was my first championship, so I didn't have much to judge it from, but it was just amazing. It was different climate from what I'm used to, but it was overall a great one. The season has been rough. It has been a really rough one. I was out of training for a couple months. I had strained the muscle, and I was about to give up on the season, but my coach, he said, no, we're gonna work through this. And that's exactly what we did. We worked through all the pain, all the stress, everything that was happening. And I'm now a World Championship bronze medalist.
Speaking of training, tell us a little bit about your own background, where you train, and how you came through the ranks, because you would have represented Jamaica at the junior level too, competed for very technical at the high school level, transferred from Froome Technical.
Yes.
Right, so tell us a little bit more about your background and upbringing in track and field.
I started running track while in high school. I went to a few SDC meets. I don't know if persons know of the SDC meets, and they're the police meets. So I started there. I went to Froome Tech for 6 years, yes, from first form until lower sixth form. And then I transferred to VER for upper six. It was VER that I started doing hurdles. Coach Ransom Edwards, he introduced me to the hurdles there. And that year, I won my first medal at Champs, my first and only Champs medal. That was a bronze.
What year was that?
This was 2011. Yes, it was 2011. So that was my first medal, my first and only Champs medal. And I still have that put up because that's memories. That's where it all started for me in the hurdles. And I left VER Technical and I went to the Jamaica University College for a year. That's where I met Coach O'Keefe Stewart. But after a year, I transferred to UE, and I was under the guidance of Mr. Coleman, Mr. Fitz Coleman, for a couple of years there. There I went to the under-23 games. I won the pen relays. Yeah. And then I transferred back to Coach O'Keefe Stewart. And this was my last year at UE. And it's been Coach O'Keefe Stewart since then.
Making that transition from junior to the senior level, How much of a challenge was that for you? Because we know you've been trying, you've been working hard, and clearly success doesn't come easy.
It doesn't at all. It's been a long, rough road. And I was going to school at the time. I was going to UA at the time, and I struggled to go to school, maintain grades, and to train and to compete at the same time. So it was a lot to deal with.